Hello, hello, hello! It is PB and Crafty here today with a tutorial. You heard me correct, I said a tutorial. In my last Let's Play guide video, this house right here was built and for some reason the footage was deleted. So as promised, I'm going to be showing you guys exactly how to build this house today, just so you can see what we missed out on, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Stick around and we'll get straight into the build. In this shulker box right here, I have all the items that we're going to need for today's build, including 211 snow blocks, 221 acacia slabs, 72 acacia planks, 72 acacia logs, 30 glass panes, 3 glass blocks, 1 acacia door, 23 acacia trapdoors, 13 acacia buttons, 6 acacia fences, 1 acacia fence gate, 1 acacia pressure plate, 11 lanterns, and about a stack of oak leaves. And all of the items in the red shulker box are for the optional fireplace build on the side of the house. I'm going to list all of those on the side if you want to pause it and get those written down. Now I'm going to fly above so you guys can get the dimensions of the build. The one thing I ask that you ignore are the 2 dots down in the bottom corner. Those actually are going to be moved one to the right. I put them in the wrong spot. To get started with today's build, you're going to need to grab your snow, and we're going to head over to the right hand corner right here and start placing your blocks. So we are going to go 1, 2, skip number 3, 4, 5, and 6, come forward by 2, 1, 2. We're then going to turn left and go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. To the left again, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Turn again, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then close up the build, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and that last block is 9. Now what I'm going to do is give you guys a simple solution to building this in survival. We are going to build up one time, frame the build so that way we're not jumping up and jumping down and continuously hurting ourselves and having to eat more food. So build up by 4, jump down, and then we are just going to frame our build from here. So now I'm going to fast forward through the framing process and I will see you guys in a second. Okay, so the build is framed and this is what it should look like so far. I'm going to go up to the top, show you a look from down below, and then we are going to fill in this build. Okay, so here is where I realized that I made a mistake on those. Go ahead and cut those out, and I'm just going to move them one over to the right. So one goes here, one goes here, and then we are just going to connect them to our build. It is like a small porch on the front is what this is going to end up being. So just go ahead and put those blocks in there, frame it out. It should be 5 out, and then it'll connect down to the beam, and then do it with the other side here. And we will go ahead and move on to our next step. Okay, so we are going to start again on the front right corner. The front has no windows, so we're going to fill this in and then fill the 2 sides in here, but make sure you leave a 3 wide gap for the door and something to go above the door. Right here it gets filled all the way in on that little half wall. And here we are going to have a 2 by 2 window, so go ahead and just leave space for 2 by 2. Moving on to the left hand side of the build. This one you're going to fill in 1, 2, and 3 spaces. No, just the 2 spaces. And then leave a 2 space gap up at the top for a small window. And then we are going to have a 2 by 3 window at the back. So fill in 1, leave 2 spaces, and then fill in that one, leaving your 2 by 3 window. On the back side, there are 2 3 by 3 windows, so you'll fill in the corner, leave a 3 space, put a block, 3 more spaces, fill that one in, fill the middle one in, and you'll have your 3 by 3 windows, 3 by 3 window right here. Now this side right here can be filled in all completely. This is where the fireplace is going to go. If you choose not to do the fireplace, you could throw in your own windows on this side right here. The next step is going to be removing the floor to put in our flooring. We are going to be using the Acacia wood blocks, just the regular wood blocks, placing them sideways. So we are going to go through, delete all of this, place those blocks, and I'll see you guys in a second. Now all we're going to do is grab our acacia slabs, and just fill in this front porch area and the inside of the house. Make sure you're placing it on the very top part of the block, not on the bottom part of the block. Now what we're going to do is grab our glass panes and just go through and fill in each of these windows really quickly. Next up, we will start on our roof. Alright, so that is the majority of everything done. Now we just have to work on the roof and the details. So go ahead and get back out your acacia slabs, go to the side, and start placing them on that top block just like we did on the inside, except leave one overhang on each side. We'll put an overhang here. Now we're going to do the same thing for the porch. Put it on the top, right there, and then this side, same thing, top of the block. Come forward one, and then we are going to go all the way back. Alright, so now it's time to grab a building block and build yourself up if you are doing this on survival. Go ahead and build up, and we are just going to stay on the roof from here on out, so we're not doing a bunch of jumping up and down. So again, we're going to do slabs right here. And then we're actually going to do a slab on that top block, and then one on top of that. And then same thing in the front over here, on the top of that block, and then right there. Now we are going to go ahead and go over to the other side, but first let's fill in our snow. So we are going to need a few more pieces of snow. We are going to go 2 out from the side, 1, 2, put a block here, and then carry that over 7, and then bring that forward to the very front. And then do the same thing in the back. Follow this all the way back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now we're going to go to the middle, place a block there, and bring it and put one on either side. So 1, 2, 3, right in the middle of that snow, and that should complete anything that we have to do with our snow. So we're going to get our slabs back out, fill in the slabs on the right side of this build. Again, making sure you put that one on the top block there. And then bringing these slabs all the way to the back and placing that block right there on the top block and then on top of that. Alright, now we need to grab out our planks and go ahead and fill in the layer next to the slabs that we just did and bring that all the way up to the front. And then don't forget to take your slabs out and do the other side of this front little porch area. It'll be the same thing, one right there. And then fill it in on top, and then go ahead in with your planks and fill that in right there. And now to do the other side, just fill that in with the planks. Next up, back to slabs again. But first, you might want to grab torches and light up that area, because if you do not want bats or mobs spawning up there, you will need to make it a little bit lighter. So now it is slabs all the way to the back, and then just make sure you drop it down one in the front so that way it lines up with that one, and then carry it on top. Do the same thing on the other side. Alright, after getting a few torches placed down there, we are going to continue on with planks this time. So it will be planks throughout here, filling that in all the way up to the front, not there. And then same thing on the other side. So we are just alternating between planks and slabs, making sure to fill this all the way in. Now here is a spot where I want to show you, you are going to bring it one forward still. And we can go ahead and fill in these to show you what it's going to end up looking like. We're going to have slabs on either side and then the plank in the middle. We're just going to continue on carrying these all the way to the back, and that will complete our roof. Okay, so this is what we have so far. We have our build and our roof complete. I'm going to give a little run around, show you guys what it looks like, and then we are going to go through and add in all of our details. While we are up in the air, I'm going to show you there is a little window that goes on that spot right there, just for some minor details. So you can take out that block, put a glass block, and then put a trapdoor on top and a button out to the side. And then we will walk around to the back and do the same thing on the back side. Okay, so starting in the front, we are going to put a button here and here. Now we're going to go up to the front door, place a fence and a fence on either side, the gate in the middle open, and hang 2 lanterns from it. Come over to this first very front window. We're going to put a slab there, make a nice little arch, and then put 2 lanterns right in the middle, which reminded me to go put the lanterns on the front of the build. Now we are going to do something really cool to look like window shutters here. So we're going to put, I couldn't remember which side to put it on, but 2 of them are going to be flat, like so, but I'm going to move those to the other side. So yeah, we're going to move those to the other side, and then I'll show you a neat trick. So you're going to place a block right there, place those trapdoors on the outside, delete those, and it's going to look like an open window. So on the side, we are going to put an open trapdoor on top of this small window and leave it open, a button on either side, some fence underneath those buttons, just 2 tall, and then on the inside some oak leaves, and of course drop some lanterns on the top to light up the side. And then we're going to do that really cool window trick on this window as well. So go ahead and place some blocks there, place the trapdoors, delete those blocks, and then on the other side just flat on the wall. Now on the back, we are just going to make all of the shutters flat on the wall. We do not have space to do it open. I think it looks better with all of them flat. As for this side, we will have the fireplace in there, so you will just need to put buttons on the 2 on the right and then 4 over on the left, and that should complete it for that side. And that should complete all of those little details for this side. Now I do want to run to the back and throw some lanterns up here, so we'll just put it there and there on either side of the window and either side of the buttons. And I am just going to go through and show you some spots where you could add in your leaves for some detail. So on the back, we put them on the side, and then we'll throw some in on the front as well. So now that all of the main details are in, it is time for us to start preparing to add in the fireplace. I'm going to gather up everything and I will see you guys in 1 second. Okay, I've got supplies in hand. We are going to run inside and I'm going to show you how to build it from the inside. So go to the corner, place 1 stair facing you, 2 blocks over, another stair, fill in the front with 4 slabs. In the middle, you're going to put 2 bricks, and then 4 brick walls, 2 on each side, and you can go ahead and break that out and then place your walls not right there but on the white, there you go, on the snow. And then we are going to add in our campfires in the middle, and that is what your fireplace will look like from the inside. So now I'm going to go outside and show you how to detail it on the outside of the house. Okay, so where we put those walls, you are going to go in and you are going to break out the blocks right in front of them and then make a 2 by 2 brick chimney going up. And you're going to take that up 3 spots. I was just looking at the other build to check 3 spots, and then from there you are going to place your 4 campfires on the top and then enclose those with the spruce trapdoors. So you'll put 2 trapdoors on each side and close them up in order to hide the fire a little bit so the smoke comes out, and then place a brick wall on top of each campfire right there on top. It might be a little tricky, but you'll get it. Now coming down, we are going to start building up this side to make it look good. So we're going to break those out, and then you can just fill in that back wall with brick and then place 2 stairs leading up to it. And then you can fill that in with whatever you want, but it does show a little bit. Okay, so starting with the left, you're going to want to put 1 stone brick, 1 polished granite, and your lantern on top of that. And then right here on the front, you'll do 1 stone brick, granite, polished granite, and then a polished granite stair on top. Next over, you'll want 1 polished granite, and then on top of that, a brick, an upside down brick stair, or a brick stair and then an upside down brick stair back there to make it look broken. And then on the right back corner, just 1 brick, polished granite, and then 2 stacks of regular granite. And that is going to complete the outside. So I'm going to take a step back and show you guys what it looks like. Isn't that beautiful? I just love how that makes that side look not so plain anymore. Okay, so now I'm going to show you the build I already completed. We've got some flower pots with cactus in it, our little bell, the bushes up by the front door, the tree with the nice tree stand out to the side over here. Then I'll take you on to the inside where I already have decorated. As you can see, we have a nice carpet in front of our fireplace to make it nice and cozy with some pictures on the wall. Yes, fireplace, nice and cozy. And then over here in the corner, I know that there's like a brewing stand and stuff which you wouldn't have early game, but you could add it later on. Some barrels and chests for extra storage. And then a little secret hiding spot behind some trapdoors for the bed. I just like how comfy and cozy that feels. So this is it, guys. This is the build that got deleted the other day. If you didn't see that video, you can go check it out now. Make sure if you like this video to hit the like button and go ahead and subscribe down below. If you'll stick around towards the end of the video, I will have a little montage of what the outside of the house looks like. Other than that, I hope you have a good one, and I'll see you next time.